You keep on saying that, oh, it's tribalism and religion that is our problem. We still have the same tribalism and religion when we leave Nigeria, but the society is working. Always making up silly, it's like children in old people's bodies. Sometimes when I hear the conversations, but let me not go too deep into it. Some people feel like, oh, they are calling Trump to destroy Nigeria because they don't know that America just destroys nations. People are in multi-dimensional poverty. Multi-dimensional poverty is different from ordinary poverty. You don't even have basic amenities. You are basically useless. You are no better than a worm. So this kind of people, they are the majority of the people in the country. Some, I hear some self-centered statements that, oh, I'm doing fine in Nigeria and my friend is doing fine. That is a low IQ argument. When you are making statistics, you look at the majority. The majority of the population in Nigeria is suffering from multi-dimensional poverty. You are the top tier echelon of poverty. They had to create a new type of poverty for your own kind of poverty. And then some people are saying, oh, the banditry is too much. Of course, if they have multidimensional poverty in USA, they will be stealing your organs on the road. They will. So we're always talking about the cause of the problem because nobody wants to truly focus on the problem, which is class. There's a class problem in Nigeria. Even when you guys live in Nigeria, you still have this class issue. This thing that you are making fun of so is a class issue. The people that you respect hate you. They don't even see you as human being. That's always what is always, I never knew that I was so secluded to the elite life till I came and I started seeing how the normal citizens behave. No Nigerian elite should ever commit class suicide for the average Nigerians. You guys don't deserve it. You don't deserve it because you don't respect human beings. The only people you respect is yourself and maybe your friends. You guys don't respect human beings. I have nothing to respect about you guys. Every time I just lose my respect. They are talking about Christian being genocided, this and down, and then the elders will be talking about, it's not only Christian, it's Muslim. You on human life, you start playing semantics. As you are wasting time, people are being unalived. As you are wasting time, the problem is getting worse. You will see government is stealing money. People will want to be arguing semantics. They will argue that semantics for years, giving the guy a free road through to be doing what he's doing while you are arguing like fools. That's what I see the elders doing all the time. You know what is right, but because of the classist, I believe that most of the older people in Nigeria still suffer from some kind of trauma because you are always so proud to talk about your struggle Olympics of how you suffered and how the new generation does not want to suffer. So we should be inheriting suffering. You believe that we should suffer before we make it. But you go to countries where you don't really suffer that much to make it. What is good for you? You don't want others to enjoy it. What you want your children to enjoy, you don't want other people's children to enjoy it. There's some kind of trauma that the previous generation is suffering from. Left to me, anybody that supports the government, I will just wipe them out, treat them like Gaddafi. But you Nigerians are too soft. You are soft on your oppressors, but the people below you, you raise your chest, always looking for who to beat down. I rarely see any Nigerian that wants to punch up, always looking for somebody that is smaller than them to oppress, and you will now raise your chest as if you've achieved something, and then you will now say that we should respect you. Nigerians are too soft. If I have 5 people like me, that country would have ended by now. I don't need too many people, just 5 people that are ready to lose their life and ready to take people's life mercilessly. But you guys are too soft. You are too soft, unfortunately. Even when somebody is trying to do something, you would rather fight for the oppressor to stop the person because you say, oh, what the person is doing is not right. As if the person oppressing you, what he's doing is right. None of your elites will take 1% of what they give you. But you guys take it all the time. You take it all the time. And when you take it, you are forcing other people to take it too. Unfortunately. And you're always looking for somebody smaller. And that's what used to pain me. You look for somebody smaller to oppress. Always looking for somebody smaller to oppress. Every time. And you'll be using it to raise your chest. Anyways, so if the government wants to fix the issue, right, they will fix it before the end of this November. They will fix it. If it involves their children, they will fix it. All these things that USA is saying, they will fix it. But they know that when USA comes, they bomb everything. USA will still negotiate with them, or who to take the power, and they will still end up ruling you, chickens. They will still end up ruling you again, and they will even treat you worse than before because now they have US backing. Just weak.
Dr. Damages, please, I want Soli to tell us who are the fools on this panel.
I consider you a fool. Yeah.
On this panel, yeah. Who are the fools?
I will explain the foolish statement that you made. When you were talking about Sowore.
I made a foolish statement.
Yes, you did.
You must be very stupid if you don't know how to respect your elder. You are very, very stupid. Are you crazy? You must be very stupid to use that word on your elders. Am I your mate? You're a very stupid boy. Can you learn how to talk?
If you cannot handle it, don't ask me.
Can you learn how to talk?
Mute your mic.
See, don't be fooled with the comment section hype. So
excuse me.
Okay, hold on, guys.
I expected you to ask him to withdraw that word. Nobody is a fool on this panel.
Okay, hold on.
Stupid. Can you call your?
Okay, hold on, everybody. I know we are ranting.
Can you call your father a fool?
No, hold on.
If my father behaves like you, yes, I would.
No, please, everybody, calm down. All right, so when you rant, you expect things like this. I thought it would be a period when we don't control what people say and let it come out. That's the idea of a rant. Let it come out, and then we can assess. Take out. It's like picking up the soil with everything there and throw it out there. That's ranting, without filters and other things. But I know that it will also go wrong, and I do see that all the time. So that's why I don't want interruption. I try to let people finish up, and then we can then look at what is said, so that we get if there are grains, if there are pearls that we can get from that, we get it. So okay, hold on. Sully, finish up your rant.
Yeah, let me just summarize. This man has a family. It's not as if he doesn't have a family. He has a family. He left the comfort of the Western world. He goes to Nigeria, a third world country with majority of people in multidimensional poverty that they cannot even think well. That religion is literally their drug, because most of them don't have access to drugs because they cannot face reality. You come up here, you've done nothing to help anybody apart from yourself and your family, and you begin to mock him and you begin to laugh at him. One person out of 200 million cowards, and Nigerians reply him by portraying him with jokes and comedy online, and they act like somebody should respect them. You don't deserve respect. I wish I could spit on you. I wish. And if you miss me in real life, there's nothing you could do about it. Yes, look at me. If you want my full name, I know more people than you. There's nothing. If you want respect, do something to deserve that respect. You are mocking people risking their life. His family member are spied because of Nigeria. His family lives, they are at risk now because he exposes politicians. This man is basically in Naira, a billionaire. He committed class suicide for people like you that are mocking him. That's why I said, any elite in Nigeria, don't commit class suicide for these people. They don't deserve it. They love their oppressors. Some of them have shrine for their oppressor. Some of them are just waiting for them to collect their brown envelope. They don't really care about others. They don't care about their community. They don't care about their tribe. That tribe that they love mentioning, they don't care about their tribe. They are only proud to be from that tribe. They don't care about the people from their tribe. They don't care about the well-being of the people from their tribe. They don't care about the development of the human development of the people from their tribe. They just want to be better than the people from their tribe. They are not ashamed when they see people from their tribe begging. They are not ashamed when they see people from their tribe suffering. When they say they are fighting for their tribe, it is a lie. They don't love their tribe because they don't think as a community. If you see the Yoruba people fighting for Yoruba, what have they benefited individually from this Tinubu president? Nothing. They go out, they go to America, and they are insulting Black Americans. The Black Americans stayed in their country and they fought. You fled. You fled your country like a coward. And you are insulting Black Americans. Do you know what they've gone through to get to that stage? They did the civil rights movement that allowed your blackouts to come to their country, and you mock them too. You mock them too. Even though they are where they are, they face their oppressors and they tried their best. What have you done? Nothing.
I think, Rudolph, you may have to stop.
So, Rudolph.
No, wait.
Why the talk, Rudolph, now? Let the man go.
Let him speak, sir. Let him speak.
Everybody has their own time. Let the guy speak, for God's sake.
Your panelists are foolish people. Is that what you're saying? That a fellow panelist will call your...
Wait. Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
He said, have your say. He's having his say, for God's sake.
It is called have your say, not insult your fellow panelists. Don't tell me that, Ovie. It is called...
Everybody.
Not insult your fellow panelists here.
If you feel like that means he's saying the truth.
No,
if you feel like that means...
what to do here.
Guys, hold on.
That is not what to do here.
Listen to why I'm talking him. Listen to why I'm talking.
Blessed, and George, I think una go understand. Now una go understand why I played this video. Una go understand why I started like this, because Soli was trying to preach the last time. People are arguing with him because everybody come to Dr. Damage's show because in have your say. Everybody just will come here to argue. Not every time you argue. At times, just understand what that person is saying. So the guy don't practicalize them now, and I hope the picture they get the message. If not, but be careful. According to what's her name, Aisha. Anyway, thanks a million, young Soli, for your boldness and courage to confront some of these useless cowards and online errand boys and APC. But I think one thing you also have to give to the GNZs, they took a bullet, man. They were killed, literally face bullet through the NSAS. I don't think I think they are ready. They always talk. What they need is the failure of the elders, the upper class. The only thing they ask for the elderly people now, the middle class, they are not asking them to enter street with them. No, they are saying provide the organizing structure and the finance and everything. Every other thing leave it to us. that's pretty much what they are saying. From the reaction of this unfolding events. So they are saying. You say, wait, people like me, Ovie, won't be comfortable with this, but I was surprised Ovie supported him on that day. Come, I don't understand you. You know understand. You don't understand. Again, failure to understand people. Now they listen to argue. I don't understand me. My own at one analyze events from different dimensions based as they happen, or I tell you what is coming to happen. Because I think many people many people never see understand why they support Monday Gbaholo. Now go see get out and then go see. So don't be surprised. You just have to listen to understand at times. Don't be argue. You understand how I put issue. I'm an issue-based person per se. I never get side. I'm too broke to have an ideology. Okay, let's continue with Brother Soli.
All right. Thank you.
The righteous man is not his mate.
Hold on, guys.
You know that.
If you want to know my reason why
righteous man is not his mate for him to have come here to insult an elderly man like that.
Can I hold on?
It's about time.
Hold on.
Just time.
Rudolph,
listen. Time.
Hold on.
If you listen to what the reason why I said I should stop him, because if you were dealing with just Nigerians, I will not stop him. What? But saying that we are insulting black people who are here, black Americans, nobody has ever come to this platform to insult any black American.
It's not talking about you.
If you are responding, that means he's speaking to you with that. He's making a very general point that is not far from the truth. Just because they do, I don't mean say it's not out there.
Feel attacked. I mean, it's not talking about you.
No.
It's making a general statement.
No.
Make una allow the man will get the show runner now.
Nobody has ever come here to insult a black American. Don't put that on this platform. I know what I'm talking about.
All right, KJ, thank you. The point I'm making from my perspective is that the most important thing to me is to allow the person to finish talking. Then you can respond. Okay, whatever the person is saying, that's the concept. I know I've done this many times. In a different platform, I understand what can go wrong, and it has gone wrong. I understand what can happen. I intentionally said we allow people to rant and say what you want to say. This is the extreme point of have your say. That when we say you're ranting, we're saying you.
Let's pause for a minute. George, I see those headline too and try, but I don't think that's possible. But even if you ban them, I don't think it's out of place, because these days it's a normal thing. Because of so many things, not just because of that, because of security reasons too and all that. If they work for Pentagon or if they work for White House, which is in everywhere you go to use. As soon as you enter, you drop your phone. That's it until you clock out. So, but that's by the way. But I don't think that would be the case. If that is the case, then he no go succeed, he go fail. Two, you say, what is my take? What is my take about what? As a realist, I actually I said something about it yesterday, which I was kind of forced to do it in a way, because normally I wait to see what underpin all those things. Anyway. KJ now another idiotic individuals. You don't go see her like that. You just have to see where in interest lies. I think that is a more political way to put it. Now, you say arrogant and cowards like Ekene always feel they can hide behind their keyboard and say whatever they like, even to insult people they can't face physically. Isn't that's a bit of all of us?
Can use words that you normally shouldn't use. That's why we do that. And it's a special time. And in doing that, we hear things that we may not feel comfortable about. It may be wrong, it may be right, but we hear it without interruption. And it's important every now and then that we do listen to people, even when they're angry. And there are certain things that wouldn't otherwise come out in polite conversations, which is what we normally have. We try to be polite. When we say rant, it means that we throw many things out of the window so that we can get to some things that we wouldn't otherwise get to. And I do feel sometimes when people go to that place, it makes us uncomfortable. It doesn't mean everything is right. It doesn't mean everything is wrong, but it makes us uncomfortable. And sometimes we need to go there because we sidestep on certain things and certain conversations that we don't have it. It happens in families between parents and children. When you throw away, one of the things you throw away immediately in that situation is this idea of respect. I have issue with that. I don't want anybody to respect me. I don't care. I don't need that. We should talk, especially when we are ranting. there are things we don't talk about because we have to respect, we have to manage what we say, we have to care about certain things. So I'm open for that. But the most important thing for me is that you may have opportunity to weigh in and react.
No, the problem is
hold on.
The righteous man is not here.
Can I hold on?
This is one of those movements that well, I give it to Dr. Dameji. You know, not just because I will handle it, even his choice of words. You could tell they were coming from this one will be education. This one will be they are not coming from the textbook, they are not coming from a classroom. This is where common sense, prevail, wisdom, maybe of an elder or of a father who is not just looking at his own present reality, but also think of what could possibly come. So I think Dr. Dameji actually handled it beyond my expectation. I give it to him on that one. He did it very well, and I think everybody get it. But Kene was still struggling. He was still trying to push back. I mean, it's interesting. Anyway, that's the first time I see you supporting something positive. Hey. I don't think George will support you. George say, even though I don't. Even though I don't like Wiki, but I did not go against him with that military man. See, I don't know, man. I think it is more. It's a more. It's at this point. If we make it about Wiki and the boy, then we are in trouble. We'll mix the message. Because if we make it about Wiki, this is one of the best things that a politician can ever pray for. Especially like Wiki now. Wiki know they shy for controversy. Wiki they go bite controversy. And they help him. So if we make it about Wiki, we missed it. Right? Now, if we make it about the individual young guy, right, we also missed it. Because this is not about the guy, because whether we like it or not, it's still under an influence. Now, order in the carry out. What happened if the Oga then catch the Oga or something, they compromise, right? Which we believe that the Ogas have now one of them. So if we look at it the same way from solely perspective that these are dangerous time, for the lack of words. These are dangerous time, and if you are a follower of this platform, you understand that it's very easy for me to tie it to world events. It's not some. This is we should pay attention to the signals. This is time to carry out polls. Those way they carry out polls, election polls. Obi is winning Kaduna. Obi is winning Meduguri. This is how to carry out the polls of the prison and a pulse of the people. The way people celebrated it, it's not necessarily say, okay, Wiki a bad person. Yeah, that's part of it. But this is a reaction to the whole system. The elite in general, the governance, and it's not new, because if you have to go back to the 60s again, this is how to me it's a testing ground. If the military could take over power today, guess what? People go celebrate them like the way they did in the 1666. Before they will not realize they come, oh shit, we fucked up, right? So for me, I think this is a moment for us to just pause and reflect, and especially the elite. Yeah, at this point, the Jay-Z's, they only year go. As I said, they've taken bullets, so they've seen it all at this point, and they are also taking advantage of the moment. So that's how I see it. Not necessarily about. So I on a broader picture, it is a moment for the system to sit down and reflect, say, come. This is, we might not come back from this again. 2, whether we like it or not, the military is the answer to the current governing constitution. But I think for me, again, if we look at it from that angle, we also miss the message. See, no matter what, they are not supposed to be there mounting guard. We are not. No, of course, that not be the. There are people. That's why I'm concerned. People who are actually supporting it because they feel that they understand the constitution. And that. This is not a bad constitution. The building is a privately owned. That's fine. That's one. It's illegal for a military man to go there, go guide them, regardless of who asked you to go there. But it doesn't even matter. Whoever asked you to. Yesterday I said that if only the guy did not even say anything. Of course, he's saying something, making the heroic celebration more louder, right? But him not saying a word, she stand the ground, we see who send a message. So if it's a case of George, for me, it's not a case of wrong and right, black and white. No, it's deeper than that. If you want to see wrong and right, of course, the military guys are wrong, but that's not that's by the case. That's beside the point. There's a bigger issue here. In fact, I thought I was dreaming, seeing Uve telling them to allow Sule speak. Kudos though, this guy. Kudos though, just for that alone. But supporting mentally challenged and intellectually background the Pavilo makes you. This guy, oh my, that hurt, man, that hurt. I don't go lie. You got me on that one, but god damn it, man, easy, man. I'm an orphan, okay? I'm an orphan, man. Take it easy on me, okay? I go do my governor like that. But anyway, now this kind of energy will make us win again because you guys are focusing on the person and we are building structure based on our illiteracy and we will see way. So that's a good one anyway. A federal minister should not be disgraced that way. I thought I said the point where they make, so no, I think it's very loud and nobody will disagree with you, my brother. Oh shit. Sorry, make I.
Him to have come here and be heaping insult on righteous man.
Righteous man is here.
It's not acceptable.
Righteous man is here. I didn't even feel that he was attacking anybody. But that's not important. The important thing is that the first thing for this to work is that anybody ranting should be allowed to rant. Just like anybody moderating should be allowed to moderate. They are not crazy. I may be different from KJ or anybody else or forefathers, but there are sometimes a moment that you say, this is an important moment. It doesn't mean that everything about that moment is right or wrong, but let that go. Let's hear it. We can weigh in later. It could be tomorrow. And Sully, I asked you last time to give me your number. Please, can you give me your number? Just type it on the private chat. One of the things is this, and it's important to me. I know that there is age differences, and we need to hear from the younger generation. It's very important to me that it's not just us, those who can make reference to military era. There are people who didn't know about military. We need to hear from them. We need to hear from women. It's important to me. It's nothing personal, but I don't feel comfortable just around people of the same ideology, the same age, the same language. It doesn't add anything to me. It doesn't add anything to my life. I want to hear from other people. I want to learn. I want to know what I don't know. I want to know what I have not thought about. I won't get it from people around me who think like me. I'm not excited about that. I don't care. There are thousands of people who think like me. I want to hear from people who are thinking differently. That's a personal bias. Maybe you guys have seen it from me. If there's a woman now talking about something different from what I know, I might want to hear more. Give them more time, not because you don't matter. You matter, but I want to. This, I think that's a natural tendency from me. So maybe that's my own rant today. All right. So let's
a classic one at that. Classic rant at that. I will.
So, but it's important that we do one by one. You know, one person talks.
Yeah, I've not ranted though. So
anyway, guys, if Blase will go continue this thing, may I go hustle. I just said duty call. So if you guys, George, Blessed, and everybody is watching, if you guys don't mind, make I go make some more money come. And I don't know if I'll go feed one again today or we'll do one tomorrow. Because we just getting started, right? I was to play the guy video and George and Blessed, it shows that we're on the right track. Now we dey follow the real issue. If we can match our rhetoric with the practical unfolding event, that means we're on the right path. The way it was celebrated make me worry that military may want to take over. Yeah, George, the minister put himself in that disgraced position. That's the point. So, my problem is that way. Everyone supported the junta. What is wrong with us? Even with it. That's it. That's what happened in '66. Could you imagine ordinary president of Kereke family radio telling Wike or Tinubu to apologize to the military? That's it. This kind of thing, they are coding the average Nigerian mind, especially the young people. That's what it is. The coding of the Nigerian mind. If I want to write a book on this event, on the current event, it will be like that. How Nigerian young man is being coded by intellectuals, by content creators, by media personality, and that. Abi, George, that's it. George and Nat, blessed. That's a good book to write, Abi. As we speak, there's a clash between democracy and absolute monarchy in those states, but our confused governor, Pablo, is in a dilemma as a referee. Yes, I like the way you see it like that, but again, I think Nat, we go. I see your point, but I disagree with you. Not just because Opawolo is involved. I think if we the Edo people sees between Opawolo, if we see between the Opawolo, if we see from that angle, we are going to lost and we're going to be the big loser, right? This is a class of civilization. That's how I see it. Right, because now civilization of our civilization and still the Western civilization still there. So again, that's it. They say we can have a section on that. I don't think about that before, but I was just looking for the right time. Ovie Rudolph is an educated leader. Yes, that's why I say anyway. I agree with you, and it was caught in the moment that he has to make it say the way it is. Continue with more of this and less of a Pablo APC, please. This guy, you just, I've been praise you before. You just can't scatter everything. In fact, I don't verse. You have to apologize to my governor for what you just said. If not, there will be problem. So, guys, if you see me come online again, we will continue this conversation. It's a bigger sign. Yes, especially the timing. The timing is just is the problem for me. The timing is the problem. The world is on red alert. Like any moment from now, it just everywhere. Like we just now flame, just like the way it was in World War I, World War II, and the rest. Anyway. On that note, we'll come back. Thanks, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And there is a good stay without the governor. Nat, come. Watch your back, cause I can be violent.